Dear audience, welcome to my YouTube channel, The World Today. The topic of today's video is if Donald Trump loses November 2020 American elections. There's a big question mark if he loses. Hardly 3 weeks are left because November 3rd is the election day. I would like to emphasize here a couple of points pertaining to the theme of this video, if Donald Trump loses elections. The first thing which we need to bear in mind is that the American political system, particularly the presidential elections, is composed of an electoral college, 38 electoral votes, and out of 538 electoral votes, the winning candidate must secure 270 electoral votes. In 2016 presidential elections, Hillary secured 2 million more votes, popular votes, than Donald Trump. But Trump was able to reach the victory sign because he was able to get the electoral votes, the required electoral votes of 270. He got more than 270. He got 304 electoral votes. Having said that, according to the opinion polls, it is predicted that Trump may lose by more than 10 points. Hillary by more than 10 points because Joseph Biden, his competitor, is ahead than Trump by more than 10 points. But that is not something which may make a difference at all, because in 2016 Hillary Clinton was ahead than Donald Trump, but Trump won. Now, there is basically an assessment that despite Trump's aggressive posture, despite the fact that he is trying his level best to provoke the right-wing American voters in order to secure victory. But there are three major reasons which can basically substantiate the fact that Donald Trump will lose. The first is the pandemic. His popularity has gone down. He has been held responsible for mismanaging the crisis, of being non-serious. And as a result of the pandemic, the US lost more than 215,000 people. The second reason that why Donald Trump may lose, it has to do with the racial divide in the US. Particularly in the year 2020, that how the case of George Floyd, who was lynched by 3 white policemen in Minneapolis, in Minnesota. And that led to large-scale violence in the US, which is still going on. And Trump has been accused that he is promoting populism, he is promoting patronizing racism, white supremacists. And in the first debate, which was held between Donald Trump and Joseph Biden, Trump, he refused to condemn racism. So that is not liked by the majority of American people, because they were the ones who elected Barack Obama as the American president in 2008 presidential elections. So this racial divide in the US is something which is alarming, and there are concerns, there are fears that if Trump loses, or if he thinks that he is losing with a thin majority, then he may create a crisis. The third thing that which may cause the defeat of Donald Trump, that has to do with his mindset. It has to do with his non-serious, it has to do with his highly provocative style as far as delivering his speeches, as far as his policy is concerned. Now the question is, if Trump loses, what will happen? And that's something which is a major test case as far as American democracy is concerned, political pluralism is concerned. The US has never ever experienced a major crisis, election crisis. The last crisis which had engulfed the US, that was in 2000, November 2000 presidential elections. George W. Bush from the Republican Party and Al Gore, who was the president who was the vice president like Joseph Biden for 8 years in Clinton administration. So Al Gore got more popular votes, and then he challenged the election results. And the state which became very controversial, the state of Florida. So the matter went to the American Supreme Court, US Supreme Court. There was recounting of votes in Florida, and George W. Bush was able to secure victory merely by 5,000 votes. But since the electoral college of the US is such, so the votes of Florida enabled George W. Bush to declare himself victorious. Now, such type of a scenario may not happen in 2020 because of the fact that there is already a projection, there is already a prediction that Trump may lose heavily. But we are basically interested in contemplating a situation if Trump loses. In the first presidential debate, which was arranged under the Fox News a couple of weeks ago, when the moderator asked both Joseph Biden and Donald Trump about accepting election results, so Biden was forthcoming and he said it readily that yes, he will accept, but Trump was silent. So it basically, proves a bitter reality and a fact as far as the present election campaign concerned, that Trump is in no mood to accept his defeat. What will he do if he loses? So that basically brings us to the crux of the matter, the appointment of a judge in the US Supreme Court before American elections. So Trump has nominated a lady to be a judge of the Supreme Court, and if she is confirmed by the Senate, because Senate is the confirming authority, then in the Supreme Court the majority of the judges will side with Trump because they are conservative. That's very interesting that the American Supreme Court, the judges are also partisan to the sense about their political affiliations, right and left. So conservative judges, if the matter is submitted to the Supreme Court after November elections and there are disputes, so Trump is hopeful that the Supreme Court will basically give the verdict in his favor and he will continue. But that is something which will destabilize the US. There is a threat as far as civil war is concerned in the US. There is a threat of bloodbath. And what happened recently to the governor of Michigan, that a group of white supremacists, ultra conservatives, they tried to abduct her. There are also reports that the arms shops or the weapons shops in the US are now empty. White supremacists, they have bought weapons. The militias, particularly in Michigan and elsewhere, are very active. So that is something which is like a nightmare for the US, because American people, they cannot afford such type of situation whereby Donald Trump, just to win elections, he plunges his country into the perpetual state of chaos, disorder and anarchy. Now, most of the indicators are against Trump. I talked about the opinion polls and all that. Therefore, only a miracle can save Donald Trump from a humiliating victory. And finally, the Republican Party, a very senior Senator Ted Cruz from the Republican Party, he has criticized Donald Trump that why he is trying to plunge his country in a state of anarchy and lawlessness just for his own interest. And within the Republican Party, there is a divide. There are people, there are senators and members of House who are not in favor of disputing the results of November 2020 elections. After all, United States is not just composed of 50 states. It's a global power, it's a superpower. Absolutely, despite its fault lines, the US is still world's #1 power, economic power, military power, technological power. And if that country is destabilized, not only because of Trump, because those who support him, that is white supremacists and the populists and others, ultra conservatives, they believe that the defeat of Trump will be basically the defeat of Trumpism, the ideology. So it's not Donald Trump alone, it's the mindset, it's the ideology which those who believe that the US should revert back to its white glory, what it was before 1965, when the immigration laws were changed and immigration was allowed from the non-European countries, that is from Asia, Africa and elsewhere. So from any standpoint, I think the American moment of truth has arrived, that if the silent majority of American people, they vote in large numbers and they resist attempts made by a minority, because white supremacists cannot claim that they have a majority. No, certainly not. In that case, they have to openly challenge the ideology of Trumpism, the ideology which has not only domestically destabilized the US, but has also shattered its image at the international level.